Hey y'all, what's going on? If you like what you hear, go ahead, like, share, subscribe to DF Tarot T. Hit the bell if you want to be here every time I am here. Listen, somebody out there has a masculine that is really trying to get them heavily invested. However, you are wondering what he plans to do once you are invested, okay? This is the vibe that we're getting on the board tonight. What is this man's plan once you are invested? The first card that came out of the deck is Justice. Okay, Justice. Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. This man is coming out the gate and his plan is to be fair. This man's plan is to be fair and to be just, okay? This man plans to balance the scales, it would appear, okay? This is a man that plans to balance the scales. This may be an air sign. I get a lot of air sign masculines that come across my board. This man may be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. He would like to balance the scales for you and transition things to a space, okay? To a new space, to a different space. We see the Seven of Cups come through. A place where your dreams can come true, where your dreams can take off, where his dreams can take off. Where there can be possibilities that can take off. This man is attempting to take you to a space where he can create momentum. Okay, you wanted to know what his intentions are. This man's intentions are to bring you to a place where he can balance you into his life and start a momentum, okay? He wants to bring things into a space where they take off. Period. Okay, we see the Death card coming through right behind this. Death card energy with the Emperor. Something in you two's relationship needs to die off. Okay, so that he can become someone in your life that is the man in your life. Listen, previously, this man has been someone that had a lot of guilt about you. This man is trying to balance his own feelings of guilt as it relates to you. This man may have done some things behind your back that you're unaware of. Yeah, you see this one here, Six of Wands, also has Best Friend of the Year award. This man is very guilty. He has not been the best friend to you in the past, and he's aware of it. And he has a great deal of guilt. This man currently has guilt about how he's treating you. This man is full of guilt about how he's treating you. And previously, you walked away on this man at one point because of how he treated you. This man is haunted by this experience. That's why we got this Death card energy back here. This man is haunted by the previous experience and love that you two had. Yes, he is actually haunted. He is actually haunted. Okay? He is haunted. What did I say? Four of Cups energy. This man is haunted because at a period of time you walked away and you refused him. You refused every offering that this man made. Ten of Pentacles. You refused having any legacy with him, any connection with him. Okay? There's a time that you walked out and you sent the message to this man that you were out of his reach. The star energy, you were above him. You were better than him. And you were somebody that he had no business trying to talk to. You let him know that you were wife material. But not only that, you were the type of wife that he didn't even have no business speaking to. Okay? There's a time where you got the hell away from this man in a way that just left him kind of like, oh, wow, okay. He felt betrayed. Even though this man was not the friend to you that he should have been in the first damn place. When you walked out on him, he was left feeling betrayed. He felt that you betrayed him. Okay? He felt betrayed. You walked out, you moved on, and this man was left feeling very betrayed when you did this. Okay? Now this man is back in your life. He's back bearing gifts. He does want to give to you. Period. King of Pentacles. He wants to reframe himself to you. He wants to now seem as someone that is kind. Okay? Someone that is kind. Someone that is generous. Someone that is slow to react, slow to respond. This man really wants to reframe himself to you as someone that is passionate, and bearing gifts. He almost wants to reframe himself as your grandfather. Don't laugh, okay? For those of y'all that had a granddaddy, I had a very sweet granddaddy that was he spoiled me, okay? And he was a man that was just, you know, giving and charitable, but my grandfather was feisty. Now, this man is trying to kind of frame himself as a very kind of docile or, you know, humble paternal energy, okay? He's trying to reframe himself as someone that is really kind of like gentle, a very gentle masculine energy. He is deliberately framing himself as a very gentle masculine, okay? He's holding back. He's keeping a lot of things within because this man really wants to draw from you the most gentle, most nurturing feminine energy that he can get from you. He really wants the softest, most docile side of you he can get, okay? And we see the Judgment card coming through. You know what I say when the Judgment card comes through? I say them the church bells ringing, baby. We're about to get a message from Spirit. The church bells have a rung, okay? He's coming through. He's coming through. And he wants you to come through as the most feminine and kind and nurturing and mothering. He really wants the softest version of you so that he can kind of come in with his shit. Knight of Pentacles energy. This man does have some shit that he plans to come through with. Once he gets you in your sweetest and softest feminine, sweetest. This is that word just resonated with me really hard. Sweetest. He wants you in your sweetest energy. Okay? This man wants to get you in your sweetest feminine energy before he comes out with his shit. Okay? His shit being, the lovers. Okay? This man is very sexual. He's very passionate. He's very sweet on you. This man may he like to nibble and bite and lick on you. He's very oral when it comes to you. This man loves kissing on you and touching on you. Okay? This man wants to come out with that. Okay? That's part of what he brings to it. However, we see that love can be a battlefield with this man. Okay? Because we pulled out the 9 of Wands right behind that. Okay? This man comes through. The lovers, the 9 of Wands. We see the Hanged Man energy right behind this. This man is a wounded lover. Okay? And I get the impression that you did not know that. Okay? And he's bringing that baggage in with him. This man has a wound. I am seeing a man with a thick, bloody, fleshy flesh wound going down his front. Okay? This is a wounded man. This man is very wounded, y'all. And he's bringing that into the relationship. This wound is just kind of hanging around in him. And it's affecting his entire world. It actually is kind of fueling him at this time. This man is in a heartbroken space. And he's coming into your world kind of carrying baggage from where other women have been problematic for him. This man has been stabbed in the back by at least 3 other feminines in his life. This man is coming into your space right now. He is wounded. He is embarrassed. He is humiliated. He's crying. It's internal though. It's not something he's sharing with you. This man is coming into your life and he's in tears. Okay, inside spiritually, shall we say, he's in tears. Okay, Ace of Wands energy, the devil. This man has been burned so badly by feminine energy. Somebody burned the shit out of him. And they're eating good off of something that he feels he built and he created. He feels this feminine is doing her thing off of what he built and what he created. Okay? Off of what he feels he built and he created. This woman has really stabbed him in his back. Somebody that he really thought was down for him and that he thought was down for him for a very long time. What did I say? Five of Wands. She betrayed him. It turns out she was an opponent. She was most likely an opponent the entire damn time. He never had in her what he thought. He thought this was his first love. He thought this was the woman that really loved him most of all. The woman that he really put all of his marbles into. Okay. The woman that he didn't treat you 100% for. Okay. In the past. Okay, because this woman was very much, this woman was somebody that, this man was manipulated away from you. Yeah, somebody promised this man, this other feminine, one in particular, she promised him, look at this, the Empress. She promised him fulfillment, and she got pregnant. Okay, somebody really came in and manipulated this man away from you, and this man has a lot of guilt about this. This was in the past. This man had a thing for you, and he had kind of made up his mind about you, and someone came in the background, and she pulled a dirty trick, y'all. Somebody pulled a dirty trick. She put a baby on him in the background, maybe even two. Okay. Yes, and this led to a heartbreak for you. Somebody came in and took this masculine from you in the past. Maybe this is a situation where he was very young at the time, or maybe he didn't have children, or maybe he had like a family that was spiritual, and they were telling him, you know, this is the right thing to do. You have to stay with this woman. You know, she has had your child, da 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 da, who knows. But this woman was malicious when she did what she did. She ran into the situation and put this child on him, okay? And that is how he ended up in a heartbreak marriage with her. He was in a long-term partnership, or maybe not, but a committed partnership with this person. And it was a heartbreak partnership because it was built on betrayal, and it remained in betrayal. And it looks like this man maybe is just now realizing that he is realizing that, and now he's out in the cold as far as this relationship goes. That's why we're seeing the Lover's Nine of Wands energy. This man is bringing total heartbreak into this relationship with him. Not heartbreak, but disappointment is a big part of it. He's bringing disappointment, okay? And he just wants to block a lot of that out. This man wants to smile again. He wants to be happy again. And that's all he wants. He wants to block out the misery. He wants to block out his mistakes. He wants to block out the community that is reminding him that you were betrayed and heartbroken by this woman, okay? There are people in his background that are like, yeah, bro, you know, that's a damn shame. You played yourself. This woman was never down for you. You was a dummy. We tried to tell you. He's kind of getting some level of humiliation from this situation, okay? Again, we see air sign energy. This man feels like a jester, a dummy, a fool, an idiot, okay? He feels horrible inside because he basically got played out, y'all. He basically got played the hell out by somebody that manipulated him and played on his, what Divine Mother coming through say that's fact. Somebody played on the good in him and kind of manipulated him away from you at some point. And this man is coming in now. He's looking for clarity, and he has a plan. He has a plan to defend, okay? Page of Swords energy. He's coming in with a plan to defend, okay? To defend and take care of and put an end to those past relationships. Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands. He's coming in to put an end to those past relationships and actually stand up for himself. This is a man that betrayed you kind of because he was naive and spineless is kind of what we're seeing. And as a result of that, he betrayed you in the past. But the good news is that you went the hell on. He might have called himself betraying you, baby, but you was gone. You moved on with life. And this man is back now. And he's coming back. His goal is to try to balance the scales. Okay? His goal is to attempt to balance the scales. We saw that right out the gate. This man really wants to balance the scales and give you, okay, give you what he feels he should have. And part of his guilt and misery is with himself. This man really feels like he's not that bright, okay? He feels like he really messed up in the past. 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Moon. This man is really coming in, and everything that he's talking to you, saying to you, he really means it. He's coming from a Cancer kind of energy. Maybe he has a moon in Cancer. Maybe he has a moon in Cancer. Maybe he has a Venus in Cancer. It could be that as well. Okay, this man is coming into this situation, and he really is attempting to kind of uphold your feminine energy. He's making offerings to it. He's speaking sweet words to it. He's offering you things. He's saying, hey, can I spend some time with you? Hey, maybe I can bring you some candy. Hey, maybe I can bring you some wine. King of Cups, Ace of Cups energy. You want to have a glass of wine with me? You know what? Maybe we can go out later. We'll take a stroll. You know, maybe you want to talk about this today. You know, maybe you want a massage. Maybe you want to come, you know, let's take a shower. Like, he's doing things to try to keep you in your softest feminine energy so he could come into the situation and the situation be soft for him. He needs to come into a soft situation, but this man also feels that it's important to kind of keep you in a soft place. He feels you deserve that. He feels that you've been mad at him, or that he feels you should be mad at him, because we saw that 9 of Swords energy coming from him, the guilt. And he's like, let me just soften her up. I don't want her to be hurting. I don't want her to be pent up. I don't want her to be caged up. I want her to be loose. I want her to be free. I've hurt her. I've made her feel like dirt in the past. This is how he feels. It's not to say this is how you felt, because it looks like you went on the head on. Okay, so stop. But this is how he feels. He feels like, you know, I didn't do her right before, because the truth is someone caged him up. Someone took his freedom. Someone bottled him up. Someone strung him along. Someone made a fool out of him. Someone manipulated him. So he has a preoccupation with making sure that he's not doing these things to you, because he feels that he was abused in this way. So he was not treated gently. Someone manipulated him and took from him his right to kind of go out in the world and learn and choose a woman for himself. So he's very adamant not to do that with you. This man may even be offering you some sort of a liberal arrangement, or saying, hey, you know, let's take it slow, or, you know, something to that effect, because this man does not want to take your freedom away, because he feels like his was taken away. He feels like his is taken away. You know, he's got to untangle himself now from whatever happened. This man has great sorrow over his past, over his mistakes, and over his foolishness. This may be a man that lives in a lot of guilt and regret, because he feels that maybe he was an idiot, like someone played me. You know, he feels his life, oh my God, I was played. Someone took something from me. I made a mistake. I should have known, you know, that type of energy. Now he lives with a great deal of regrets. Is the energy that I'm getting. However, right now, you two are in a place where he is destined to come into your energy. This man is going to come into your energy, though. He's trying to create a space for himself and for you to thrive. He feels like he's going to create a space for the two of you. It will not go that way, okay? That's what he's attempting to do. He's creating a space for the two of you. He wants you to be soft, Queen of Cups energy. You are so much greater and so much past the Queen of Cups energy. No shade to the Queen of Cups. We love the Queen of Cups. All praise. What's up to the Queen of Cups? But you are so far past the Queen of Cups. You are so far past minor arcana energy. This man does not realize that yet. You are in a high priestess energy, and he is being swept into your domain. He is not sweeping you into his. He does not know that yet, okay? And what's going to happen is you're sensing, you're picking up on his mourning. You're picking up on the fact that he is trying to sneak you into his domain. He's trying to sneak you into being a soft place for him, okay? You're picking it up. You're seeing that this is his plan, 3 of Wands. You do see it. He's planning to kind of create a vibe for him to be able to march in the way he wants to as your boyfriend, Knight of Cups energy, okay? He's trying to walk into this situation so he can be the Knight of Cups. He can have your focus. He could have a situation where he's standing his ground for you. But keep in mind, the High Priestess is so beyond this. You're so much higher up than this. He's trying to stand his ground to create family with you. However, you're already contemplating it because you see him doing it. You see the play. You see the way he's lined up the pins. You see the direction that he's trying to take this in. You recognize the intentions that he's trying to create in this situation. You're very much in control of what's going on here, whether he realizes it or not. And it's because you have control in the metaphysical element of the thing. Okay? So you have control of it. You're holding on to everything. You know what's valuable in this and what's not. For Pentacles energy, you are the person that's going to alchemize the energy in this situation at the end of the day. Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, you already have your own harvest. You kind of are a woman that already knows the direction you may want to go in with your life, okay? You already have some ideas about what you want to do, who you want to be. That's just who you are. You also already have an idea of what kind of man you want. And there are also men that are regularly after you. You're a very happy woman. Like, you're satisfied. You're straight. You're not like a needy type of woman where this deal that he's offering you is really what's going to make your world pop. You're not that person. You're very happy, okay? You're very happy. You're very full. Ace of Pentacles energy. Two of Cups energy. You're very full. You have friends. You have a lot of soulmate energy around you. You have partnerships, friends, whether they're business friends, colleagues, past lovers that you're still tight with. You have people in your life that give you company, companionship, happiness. So this deal that he's offering you is actually of more significance to him in terms of intimacy than it is for you. You have a more full life. This man is in a space where he's running from loneliness and sadness. Not necessarily that he doesn't love you, but he sees you as one of his greater mistakes is the vibe that I'm getting. You know, sometimes maybe say you're younger and you are blinded to say somebody has a lot of money, or they promise, you know, sometimes young people get promised some opportunity and they make a mistake and they look back and say, oh my God, I had the greatest gift right there and I blew it because I was young and dumb. He's in one of those kind of spaces and he's attempting to fix it because the lightning rod that you were it the whole time has just slapped him upside the face. And it has created a very heavy load within him. However, he does not have control of this situation. He does not have control of the board, though we already know he thinks he has control of the board, you know, which is fine. He can think whatever he wants to think. However, he does not have control of the board. No shade. He just doesn't. You have control of the board. So the question at this point now is, what direction do you decide to take with all of this? Because you are the person that has control of the board. You are the person who will decide the direction, you know, to go with all of this. So you recognize from a spiritual perspective, High Priestess energy, you're able to recognize what's really going on here, that this man is going through some different things. Yes, we do see that there is a level of him that is very honest. He really is attempting to balance things out and try to offer you something that you can use. He's very serious about this, and this is a man who sincerely says, hey, I made the whole wrong fucking decision with the feminine that I chose. I let the best thing that could have ever happened to me get away. Okay? So he's coming from a relatively honest place. However, we know that he just is not the man that's in charge of the board. So where does this actually go? We're going to go ahead and ask Spirit, because we know now that you are the commander in chiefess of the spiritual ship here. So under your jurisdiction, having uncovered and known everything that we know now that Spirit has given us, Divine Mother, where does this interaction between these two people actually land? Okay. Holy Spirit seeking clarity. Please show us, where does this land? Okay. Where does this go? Okay, so we see the Six of Cups. One thing's for sure, there is genuine There's genuine kindness. A thread of kindness does exist between you two. That is not fake. However, in your heart, feminine, in your heart, there is hurt that just still lives there. There is hurt that still lives there. And he's going to try to press forward for a new beginning. We really do see that. He wants to be the one to alchemize the energy because he knows, this man knows how you feel. That's why he's around and he's trying to make these small, soft offerings to begin to say, hey, maybe you want to go get some wine. Maybe you want to hang out. Maybe you, because again, this is a man that desperately wants to redeem himself to you, Six of Wands energy. Because this man knows his damn self that he was a fool. He really knows now that you should have been his Queen of Cups energy, but he's not understanding, first of all, you actually have graduated from a Queen of Cups. He's coming back looking for the lady that you once were, which was a beautiful and amazing lady, but you actually are much greater than that now. But this man still remembers you, and that soulmate space, Two of Cups came through, okay? This man still remembers you, and that as you were my soulmate, you were my love, you were my baby, and he's coming back to recapture that. And this is we're seeing what is going to happen, okay? Divine Mother said that's a fact. This man is seriously coming back to recapture what he feels is one of his greatest losses, his greatest mistakes. He should have stuck this thing out. This man will come with a Four of Wands offering at some point, because in his heart of hearts, he's like, I blew it. I blew it. Look at this, the Lovers. This man truly feels that he blew it, letting you get away, Queen of Wands energy. This man feels that going in that other direction with that other feminine, this wasn't the right thing. You were his queen all the time. He should have said no to this other woman, okay? This man is filled with disappointment. He fights with himself when he's alone, and that's something that's going to continue. He lost a lot of years. There's some bad things. I don't know what happened in this other relationship, or maybe just during the course of time of his life that he was in that relationship, but some bad things happened. Some bad things happened. And those bad things, he feels he made a really bad decision. He feels that he sat up there and fought and fought and fought, okay? Fought and fought and fought in that relationship, and now he fights and fights and fights with himself because he feels that he walked away from any chance of happiness and hope, okay, when he walked into that relationship. He's having a very hard time forgiving himself, okay, for allowing that woman, that witch, to come into his life and basically chain him to her. That's what he feels happened, y'all. This man feels that his naivete caused him to be chained to the wrong person. And at that time, he was blocked. He wasn't able to get to you. He was burdened. Okay, he was burdened, okay, by this person who he feels posed, this karmic that he feels posed as his first love. And he cannot stop mourning it. He cannot stop mourning it. He's in a constant state of mourning. He's in a constant state of contemplation, Four of Swords energy. He's in a constant state of contemplation, and now he's making plans to come towards you, okay? He's making plans to come towards you. He wants you to be there. He wants you to be by his side. And we see that things will come full circle for y'all, the world. And in things coming full circle, we really see you becoming his world. But I get the feeling that this happens in some kind of a haze. You know what I'm saying? It's like smoke. I see you becoming the center of his world through smoke. It's not clear. It doesn't happen clear. It doesn't happen like he says, hey, today is the day, you're the one. It doesn't happen like that. It comes into fruition. It's something that manifests, okay, in the future. It manifests through some type of things blow up. There's a explosion of sorts that manifests this. Okay? That manifests this. something happens in this man's life. Do y'all see this? The Tower, 3 of Wands, the Tower, the 5 of Pentacles. Something happens in this man's life in the not so distant future, or it could even be occurring right now. Things blow up and leave this man out in the cold. And this is when he's given the opportunity to march into your life the way that he wants to. He may not be 100% prepared, but he ain't going to let that stop him, because he's not going to let you get away. This man is going to march in. He may be a little financially insecure. He may be a little emotionally unbalanced in that he's still mourning or grieving, but he's going to say, hey, here's my moment. And I'm about to walk in and offer this woman this legacy, even though I'm still wounded and hurt and trying to figure out what's going on with my last situation. Boom, what did I say? This man is still going to offer you something. 10 of Pentacles, yes, I'm hurt, but here, baby, take these coins, take something, because I got you the woman of my dreams. 7 of Cups, I just refuse to let you go this time. Okay, Knight of Pentacles here. Do you want something else? What do you want? I just refuse to let you go this time. This man is going to be in a space where he's being more gentle than he's ever been before. 7 of Swords came through on the bottom of the deck, okay? This man is going to come through very tactical, with a very tactical and strategic plan to dominate and fulfill his promises to you, fulfill his ideals to you. What did I just tell you? Fulfill his promises to you, the Hierophant. This man is going to come in and he's going to be very strategic in fulfilling his promises to you, okay? His High Priestess. You are in your High Priestess energy. This man is going to come through and make all these promises to you. This man is going to make good on these promises. This man is going to come through with the offering. This man is going to see you in your High Priestess energy at the point that he makes this offering. He is recognizing you in your true form. And this man is going to be so taken with you, baby. This man is going to be so impressed with you. He's going to start chasing you endlessly. This is sexual energy. This man is coming through chasing you. This man is coming through to be the alpha male in your life. This man is going to stand up in all of his masculinity to come after you. The reason that he's doing this, that he's coming through in such high masculinity, we see the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Hierophant all together, let me tell you, is because this man was such a coward in his previous situation, and he made no arrangements. He had nothing to do with the type of relationship he ended up in. That feminine manipulated him and created a world, and he was in it. And he will never let that happen to him again. He is bossing up, and he is telling you, hey, I am here. I don't care what's going on with you or what you do. I am here. Okay, this man is coming out of the dark night of the soul, and he's saying to you, okay, he's coming with romance. He's coming out of a very dark place, and he's stepping up spiritually is what I'm hearing. This man is going to ascend spiritually because of his relationship with you. That's why we're seeing the Hierophant with the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Emperor. This man is going to get into High Priest energy through you, okay? This man is going to literally physically escape the relationship that he was in, because what's going to happen is not so much that he was still in that relationship, but what's going to happen is this man is going to step into divine masculine just from chasing you. Because what this karmic did was take him out of his divine masculine. He would have been on the road to divine masculine had this woman not come in and stolen him from you. Okay, that's what she did. She altered his timeline with some kind of trickery and lies, and she basically moved him away from the full cup. She moved him away from what the divine mother was offering him. Okay, and we see a reckoning coming through at that point. What she took from him was his future. This man was actually destined to go into something that would have been financially more promising than what he has today. So she actually took quite a bit from him in terms of his career path as well. She started to suck resources from him, and this kind of caused him to get more of a vocational occupation. Maybe this man would have gone into more of a career. Maybe he would have gotten his own business. He was not able to do that, okay? She really made a fool of him, and she was very much somebody that knew he could be made a fool of. She tricked him into basically a soul contract. And this is where the heartbreak energy is lasting with him, is that he looks back and sees all of this. You know, I had my own thing going on. I was doing this, I was doing that. I had my lady over here. And she came through and took advantage of him, kind of not knowing that women like that exist. I get the vibe that he was extremely naive, okay? And so she was able to hold on to him through that. You know, she was able to keep him, Page of Swords, by basically just creating a situation that played to his ego. Again, this person was a karmic. Okay, this was a woman that was in a very dead energy space when he found her. And oh my God, she created a dead family around him. Wow, that's deep. She created a very dead family space around him. Dead just in that it was not the timeline that was meant for him, okay? She created a timeline that was not meant for him. She manifested a timeline that was not necessarily meant for him, okay? She took him off of his path. There may be some things and some issues within this family that you probably don't know anything about, but there are some issues within this family. There are some darknesses within this family. Maybe things were never right. Maybe there was a lot of abuse. Maybe there was a lot of lies. Maybe they never were able to get the money they needed. Everywhere they lived, maybe there was discord. Maybe they were never able to find a church family or a spiritual foundation. Maybe there were kids that never got along. Maybe there was always issues of them being able to keep employment. The situation was not destined. It's as though she disturbed the divine timeline. And this woman has paid dearly for disturbing this man's timeline. Okay, this woman came through and she's just a karmic. She was somebody, I'm seeing somebody that was she was desperate and she was manipulative. She may have even gotten some type of advice from an older sorceress, somebody, a witch, or an older relative, or someone told her how to manipulate this younger person, okay? And he just was no match for it. And she was able to hang around in his life for an extended period of time, and really kind of get a harvest from it. Is that she was able to get a family from this man based on his kindness. She was able to reap resources from him based on his kindness, when the truth is she basically stole your timeline. This was a woman who basically came through and stole your timeline via witchcraft, dark magic, basically bringing in this dead frequency into his life, and him not having any spiritual protection. He was able to be stolen. He was able to be reversed, to make it visual so that you know what I'm saying. This man was able to be placed into a reversed position because there was no one praying for him, because no one was covering him. However, someone has started to cover this man in the last 2 to 12 years of his life. He has been getting covering. Okay, and it has started to disrupt and disturb this woman's spell work. This is why she's having the problems that she's having now. Someone has started to pray for this man, for this King of Swords energy. Someone has started to pray for him. Someone has even maybe laid hands on him. 6 of Pentacles energy. Someone is praying for him constantly, and this person is pouring into him spiritually. And it's someone in the earth realm. It is not an ancestor. It is someone in the earth realm, a parent, or maybe the aunt or uncle. They are pouring into him. And this man has quickly started to pick up different messages, and he started to hear different things. There are things that started to come to him. This woman was really celebrating the fact that she had created the picture that she wanted. 9 of Pentacles. By stealing your timeline. This woman stole your timeline, okay? This is what happened. This is what Spirit is giving us. This woman stole your timeline, okay? And something occurred through the prayers of this elder that is in the earth realm, that allowed your ancestors to run in and make a disruption. This is where the change is coming in at. This is why this man is back in your life, because your ancestors were able to come in and disrupt and stand their ground and disrupt this Queen of Swords. Also, your ancestor that is running in, it's 2 of them. They have run in. They have run in and disrupted this woman, this karmic feminine. They have disrupted her thought process. They have disrupted her thought process. She is no longer confident. She is no longer feeling good and confident about what she's done. She's no longer able to focus on what she's done. They have created an environment around this woman, Five of Swords, where her thoughts have started to betray her because they are going in different directions. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. This woman has started to experience Nine of Swords energy based on the fact that she disturbed. You see this? Her destiny here. She disturbed your timeline, and it is starting to show up in her life. This woman is starting to experience opposition in her everyday life. The Chariot. This is the karmic we're talking about. Six of Swords. What did I just tell y'all? This lady is now in Nine of Swords energy. Okay? Based on what she had done in your life, the problem that she created in your life. This woman stole your timeline. This woman wreaked havoc, sickness, illness, and all types of shit in this masculine's life. Okay? She was seriously problematic for this masculine. Okay? She was a serious problem for him, and now she's being exposed, y'all. She's being exposed, and based on this exposure, she's descending into some level of mental misery. She may be having some problems in her mind, like mental breakdown type problems in her mind. Okay? The Hierophant jumps out at us right out in front. Okay? The Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. The problems that she's experiencing, okay? The problems that this woman is experiencing are coming in her commitment to this man. Remember, this is a karmic situationship that she created based on lies and a manifestation. Okay, this woman manifested this thing on lies. Okay, she's running into problems. The problems are coming through that relationship. The problems are coming because of this man's strong fixation and connection to you. Strength and the High Priestess. This man's connection to you. Listen, y'all. Wow. You and this woman, this karmic, your timelines. My God. Your timelines are side by side. The timelines are shifting. This woman stole your timeline. It's being given back to you. Glory be to God. Your timeline is being returned to you, feminine. This woman stole your timeline, and it is being returned to you. This is you, the Strength and the High Priestess. The Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. This is her. Baby, the timeline is being returned to you. Period. This woman here, she had taken the left-hand path to steal your timeline to you, but baby, the Divine Feminine here on the right-hand side, it is being returned to you. Please don't ever get it twisted or confused. It is being returned to you. Period. Okay? This masculine's energy. Do y'all see it? The Sun and the Six of Swords. This masculine's energy. Okay, we had some cards fall out. This masculine's energy is being brought into a place of clarity. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and he is making an offering. The Sun, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. This man is being brought into a space of offering to you. You and him are being linked up, synced up together. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the Swords. This man's energy is being transitioned away from her. Five of Wands. Judgment. Y'all know what I say. Five of Wands is when the Judgment card is when them church bells ring, baby. Okay? So we got a reckoning that's coming through right about now. Y'all heard it. Okay? Five of Wands, Judgment, the Empress. Y'all see what's going on up in here, okay? We see this reckoning that's coming through. The King of Swords, baby. The Empress and the King of Swords. This woman had come through. Y'all know what I'm talking about, this karmic. She had come through and she had created this situation, and now things have shifted because this King of Swords has shifted. This King of Swords has had that Six of Swords moment, and he is transitioned. He is making future plans at this point. Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Not only is he making future plans, he's speaking about the future plans to people, okay? He's making it clear. And this karmic energy is in mourning now. Okay, she's getting in mourning as he was just in mourning. Remember, the timelines are shifting. Keep in mind that we just saw the Six of Swords. The timelines are literally shifting. Okay, these timelines are shifting. We see the Two of Wands. We see the Two of Wands coming through the building. This man is now able to make plans. What do we just see come in the building? The Four of Wands. This man is making plans with you. He's making plans of marriage. Three of Cups. He's making plans to celebrate with you. Woo! I just felt a release. I just felt a release. A total release of baggage. A total release of weight. Whoa. Three of Cups. Whoa. Three of Cups. Page of Wands. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Wow. Page of Wands. This man comes into this situation able to celebrate with you, and the message is that he's free. This man is finally free of that. Eight of Cups. The message is that this man is free. He is free to go into soulmate energy with you. Two of Cups energy. Y'all saw that. This man is free to walk. Eight of Cups. This man is free to walk into soulmate energy with you. This man is free. He is coming away from heartbreak energy. Three of Swords. The Lovers. This man is able to walk free at this point and go from one thing to the other. This man is coming into soulmate energy. He is leaving behind the Three of Swords. He is leaving behind this Lovers in the Tower energy. This man literally is able to walk into his destiny. Y'all saw what was going on. Nothing but heartbreak energy. This man was deceived. He was in a position where the lover that he was with was keeping him perpetually between heartbreak and the Tower. Okay? But now he's able to get into a space that's more of a light space, a fantasy space, a dream space. Seven of Cups energy. There's an offering coming to this man. Okay? The offering is that he gets his virility back. The Chariot. He gets his virility back. Okay? This man is able to be reborn. And he is reborn with you. He is charitable with you. He sees no other woman but you. Do you see this Two of Swords? This man sees no other woman but you. His Queen of Pentacles. Okay? This karmic energy. This magician energy that lurks in the background. This woman had this man strung up by his toes for so many years. And now he is free. Do y'all see his cup overflowing? Your cup overflowing. She will now be exiled. Five of Pentacles. She will now be exiled. The moment his cup begins to overflow, he gets released from this hangman position. His cup begins to overflow. That is the moment that she goes into exile. This karmic energy goes into some form of exile. Okay, I'm literally experiencing lightheadedness at this point. She is cast out into exile. Seven of Swords energy. Okay, she is cast out into exile for her sneakiness. She is cast out into exile, out into the world. She actually will be kind of... This woman is going to become a prisoner of her own making. It's as though the serpent that is present, and the serpent in this case represents lies. This lady's a big liar. She lies all the time. You can't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. And he was a victim of a lot of her lies. It's as though the serpent energy that's present on this card that encircles this woman here on this card, on the world card, this woman becomes a prisoner of her own lies. It's a lie that she tells that's going to be the reason she's never able to affect this man or your marriage, okay? She will never have an effect on y'all. She's going to be a prisoner of all the lies, the years of lying that she did, okay? You, High Priestess, you're going to alchemize your destiny with this man. You're going to control the flow of energy because remember, your rightful timeline has been returned to you. This man is going to now get the wealth that was taken from him previously. Now that he's in his rightful timeline, this man is going to get so many things returned to him. Because this woman was drawing his timeline up. She lied a lot, you know. she told him a lot of things that kept hiccups in his timeline. You know, she would send him off whenever he would try to get towards his own plan. She was very manipulative, this woman, okay? Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, okay? This woman was this past woman, she was very manipulative. We see here with the Knight of Pentacles, this man is coming from a space where, what did I just tell y'all? His financial situation was really pretty fucked up, okay? And it was fucked up based on bad advising from his previous feminine. This will not be the case with you. I get the energy here from this Queen of Wands with the Hermit. You have a very deep understanding and wisdom, not so much of finances, but of alchemy. And this is going to bless him financially. Just your understanding of how to alchemize energy. You know, when to work hard, when not to work hard. These are things that are going to really bless him. Okay, we see the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This man is going to finally be in a position where he's able to kind of pull back from always feeling so guilty, for always feeling so hurt about you. This man is going to finally be able to take those feelings back and not put them all over the relationship, because he has finally gotten with you and gotten into a place where he is able to experience some level of balance. If you recall now, y'all, because we've been in this reading for a minute, when we started off, his quest was to balance things with you. He's finally going to get back into a place where he's able to withdraw all of his guilt and sadness towards you and about the past. Once we got to this place of spiritual break, where spirit breaks things, where the prayer that's over his life breaks things, where your ancestors break things, and that karmic spiritual hold over him breaks things, okay? The Emperor, okay? This man is finally able to step into his rightful role as a divine masculine, okay? We see him coming in the building. He's finally able to come into his own. We see the Emperor, and he's able to vacillate between the Emperor and a place of complete fulfillment. He finally steps into his divine masculine. He finally is able to be the man that he wants to be and see that Queen of Cups heart energy in you. Yes, you're a high priestess, but he's able to manifest in you that Queen of Cups heart energy that he so desires. We're able to finally see him step into this Six of Wands energy. We're able to see that first love energy is now present between you and him, where it belongs, okay? The two of you are able to start again and hop into a new journey together, okay? The Fool and the Star. You two are able to go into a very optimistic place, a place that is cosmic. Y'all are able to go high up into a cosmic space and be in a love energy, okay, up in the stars, very optimistic together. 10 of Pentacles. The two of you are able to build a legacy together. We see a lot of little sex going on over there. Okay, King of Wands energy. This man is very passionate about you. What did I just tell you? Ace of Wands energy. This man is very passionate about you. And Knight of Cups, he's able to come back around and be that smooth, cool, caring Knight of Cups that we saw earlier. That Venus in Cancer energy. That Moon in Cancer energy that we saw earlier. What did we just say? Moon energy came right up on the board. He's able to learn romance and be romance with you. Okay, because these are the things that he was not quite able to do because he was in the wrong damn timeline before. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. No more heavy loads, no more heartbreaks. 10-10. We're going to go ahead and pull that 10-10. 10-10 comes through the building. 10-10 means growth. Okay, period. You two are going to step into a point of growth. Okay, there's not going to be heavy loads. There's not going to be any endings between y'all. We see 6 of Cups energy. Y'all are stepping into a very sweet place where y'all are going to be able to give to one another without issue, without problem. Okay? We see there might be some issues of blocked communication. Make sure y'all are talking to each other. Make sure you think before you speak. 4 of Swords energy. Contemplate. Don't speak recklessly to one another because it could threaten this 6 of Cups energy between y'all. We see 10 coming through again. 10 of Cups energy, okay? A lot of growth is coming y'all's way. We see 10 as a big, we saw 10 come through here 4 times relatively back to back. 10 of Cups, family energy. Okay, period. 4 of Cups, King of Cups, okay? This man ain't going to be trying to hear no shit when it comes to family. He's not going to want to hear nothing. He will hear no negativity, no nothing when it comes to the family he is trying to build with you. That's just a fact. Knight of Wands. He's not going to want to hear nothing. Nothing. He's going to be all about you, chasing you, loving you, being with you, working hard for you. 8 of Pentacles. He will defend you to his dying breath. Knight of Swords. Okay, Seven of Wands. He will stand his ground for you, period. This man is very passionate about you, very serious about you. You are his harvest. Okay, and any betrayal that has happened between y'all, period, he's going to defend. He'll defend anything that anyone says about you. Even if you were to do him wrong, he will defend you. Wow. Okay. This went all out way further than I ever would have imagined it going. This is a situation here, y'all, where prayer truly changed. This masculine was truly hemmed up spiritually, and he didn't even know it. And a very demonic feminine spirit was able to get a hold to him as a result. And she really was able to just steal your timeline. But more than anything, she was able to be an Eight of Swords block in his life, okay? This woman was able to come into his life and basically make him a doll in her dollhouse for the last however many years. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Isaiah 40 and 31. But God bless, someone was praying for him, okay? We're really seeing some parents or aunts and uncles that were praying for him, and it brought him some endings and beginnings. Callie, the old must be released so the new can enter. Thank you, Divine Mother, because this is direct confirmation of what we've been seeing. This masculine had to be freed from the cage that this demon had him in for so long. Okay, period. Yes, someone else. The someone else was you, okay? Someone prayed. Someone else in his family prayed and literally manifested you, okay, into his life to free him from the mess that was going on in his life. This man was in bad shape. This man was with someone who was two-faced. This man was with someone that was telling two different stories of who they were out of the same face. This man was in a relationship with someone that was just a chronic damn liar. Okay, that was double-minded. This person was financially irresponsible. They hid money from him. This person really took advantage of the fact that this man was naive or maybe sweet or accepting. This woman took full advantage of this man. She really did. Heliconia, realization, the answer is here. Take heed. The good thing about it is that when this was uncovered to this man, he really did take heed. He really caught. He was like, oh, damn. Okay. His elders' prayers did not go off in vain. This man realized that his energy, okay, was not being properly utilized. Sun, happiness and well-being. His masculine energy was not in a space of happiness and well-being, and he was able to look at himself and see that, okay? So now this man is in a space where you are his world, okay? You are somebody that came through and set him free, period. There's a lot of water sign energy all over this reading. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We saw a lot of death and rebirth energy. We just saw it again with Callie, Scorpio energy. We see a lot of Cancer energy in this masculine. Okay, there is a lot of that energy here. There will be a lot of intimacy between you and this man. There will be a great deal of restoration that happens between you and this man. And what I'm getting, it is because you have to remember, there was a karmic that came in and literally stole y'all's actual divine timeline. And by her stealing the timeline, there were things on the timeline that she basically robbed y'all of, or that demon ate. Okay, I'm seeing a demon just eating weeds, eating grass up out the ground, or turning things to weeds. Those things are going to be restored to y'all. So y'all are going to have a relationship that goes from being kind of bare to huge almost overnight. People are going to say, how in the hell did they go from we're just building to huge overnight? It's because we literally saw the shift happen. Soul connection. We literally saw the shift happen. Okay, we saw it. The Lord will be your light forever. Isaiah 60 and 20. Once God came in and shined a light on it and the timeline was restored to its rightful owners, it's going to be overnight. We're going to see things shift and change. Trust and faith. Okay, make sure y'all are both having trust and faith, but especially you, Divine Feminine, because remember, you are the one in the High Priestess energy. So make sure you're having trust and faith in this relationship. okay, as it moves forward. Also, make sure you hold on to your integrity, because the energy that I'm getting is saying that there will be times that you may want to go find and curse out, or, you know, just straighten out, or even curse, okay, flat out spiritually curse this karmic feminine. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it, because the devil will be waiting right there to come in and start to fiddle with y'all's partnership, because y'all's partnership is very divine, okay? And it seems like there's always some demonic energy that wants to bother y'all's partnership. And I'm really curious, y'all. This partnership is very special. Do y'all see how much Spirit has to say about it? Okay. Listen, y'all, this is something else, okay? And I'm just following, I'm letting Divine Mother lead us, okay? Why is y'all's partnership being bothered like this? What is this? What's going on? Okay, Page of Wands. So Divine Mother does have a message for us. Okay, Queen of Swords. Again, we're seeing this is an ancestral energy. Two of Wands. Ace of Wands. Y'all know I be anal about the cards. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. This is like some type of past life thing. It's like there was someone in a past life. There was an energy in a past life that has an attachment to an ancestor of your divine masculines, okay? And she wanted him. And because nobody was praying for this boy, nobody was covering him, it's as though this attachment that this ancestor had, excuse me, see this lack of clarity, right? This ancestor was able to play out now, okay? There was an ancestor on the other side that had an attachment to it was an ancestor of the karmics that had an attachment to your divine masculine's ancestor. It was able to play out because nobody was praying for this man until recently. And this demonic energy was able to attach itself and play this mess out again and try to once again manifest itself. And it did. It was able to become a part of this man's bloodline, okay, through children. Maybe even as many as 3 children was able to become a part of this man's bloodline. Yes, the number 3 is very significant here. However, the third party in this situation is you. In this situation, and this is the point where her mourning begins on the metaphysical level, and we're talking about this ancestor's mourning, because here we have the kind of the metaphysical plane. This is the point where metaphysical communication happens. This is where the prayer and stuff happens that caused the mourning for her, okay? Because this woman had him sewed up for quite some time, okay? Based on these ancestral issues. And that got blued up out the water. This is just facts, okay? This got blued out the water. I'm saying y'all blued. I'm saying what I meant. And this woman was actually fighting to try to remain in control of this man's possessions and finances. This is her last ditch effort. She tries to remain in control of this man's finances. Okay. Y'all see these church bells coming through ringing. Okay, period. We about to get a message. The family that you will have with this man. Okay. Your children will be we see once again, charity and balance, charity and justice. You guys will have, maybe that'll be y'all children's names, Charity and Justice. The children that come through y'all's lives, they represent a really new dispensation in y'all's family. They may be children that end up in the legal field. They're going to be very giving. You're going to have a boy and a girl, and that is what's being blocked. The children that can come through the two of you, that is what's being blocked. Also, his career path was being blocked. Okay, his career path was being blocked in a serious way. This situation really, as far as why it was being blocked, it was blocking the 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay, the legacy that you two could create together and his finances. Okay, it also hardened his heart because he dealt with a lot of hurt. Remember, he comes into this relationship with the 9 of Wands. So her energy in his life was just flat out demonic. Okay, the children that she had with him, we don't want to speak ill of children. We're not saying that, okay, because children are a blessing and God is going to get the glory at the end of the day. But the children that she had with them, it's like she has a karmic family with him. Okay, this woman literally, she stole your timeline. And let me tell you something, she knew it was your timeline. Okay, she knew it was your timeline. She knew the man, maybe she knew he was in love with you. This man thinks you're really beautiful. And he was making some type of offering to you then. It may have been something small, but he was making an offering to you in terms of time. The man was always hanging around you. He was fascinated with you. He thought you were beautiful. Maybe he started talking about you, or maybe he mentioned your clothes. Something that let her know commitment was just around the corner. That he saw you and was like, yo, what did I just tell y'all? There's that Queen of Cups energy. He was about to commit to you, his little Queen of Cups baby. And this is where that karmic demonic energy pops in. Okay? And she decides she's going to run him down and create interference. And that's what she did. That's what she did. She ran down an offering. Okay? Y'all hear them talk about shut up rings? She ran down an offering from this man and got a shut up ring from him. Basically, a commitment from him that he just gave her because of the circumstances that she created. And basically, she pressed him into a dark night of the soul. She created kind of a nightmarish reality for them. Because again, remember, this thing was karmic. It just wasn't, it wasn't the timeline that was destined. It just wasn't. It just wasn't the timeline that was destined. It just was not. There needs to be some purification here. So you and this man might want to consider making spirituality a part of your relationship, whether that's prayer, whether that's eating right, working out, tantric sex, sex magic, whatever. And make sure too that you two are thanking your guardians and your elders. You know what I mean? Whether that's your ancestors or your actual elders, because we see elders played a big part in creating kind of the straightening out of circumstances in this. Okay, keep in mind, this is a very unique situation. So y'all are you see the unicorn here. This is a very unique situation spiritually and in the physical realm. So y'all are going to get a lot of unusual responses. Just facts. Y'all are going to hear a lot of unusual things. People are going to be shocked because I'm telling you, this is a relationship that's going to be the size of a green pea, and then it's going to be the size of a mountain. It really is. It's going to grow really, really fast. And people are going to be really, really shocked, but they're not understanding because, like I told y'all, because you're being given back your timeline, it's going to get big really quickly. Okay? Potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. That's a lesson that you both need to take away from this. These prayers that we're giving y'all, and y'all reconnect. This is a couple that may have reconnected, or y'all just maybe didn't reconnect, but y'all just trying it again. Y'all been connected, but y'all have decided to try it again. Either way, this little key opened a heavy door, and it's going to change y'all's lives. It's going to change. It's going to really resonate and ring out with people, because it's going to be like a wait, what type of situation. When people realize how big and how amazing, because y'all are going to get, like I said, restoration. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8 and 10. Y'all are going to get things restored to you. This is the point where the shock of some of y'all friends and family is going to come in, okay? Girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed and used enable boundaries. Now I want you to keep in mind, this is the paradigm that this man is used to being in, okay? This man is used to being basically boy with the snake. So you're going to have to work, High Priestess, to do some level of deprogramming on him. I'm giving it to you exactly where I'm hearing it, because this man is used to being with a woman that's a piece of shit. Okay, so he's going to be a little distrusting, and you're going to have to kind of work with him on that. Ascended Masters. Both of you are going to come up spiritually from this relationship. You're going to ascend. You're going to go up a level. I have loved you even as the Father has loved me. Remain in my love. John 15:9. Again, y'all need to make sure you're keeping God at the forefront of your thoughts. Whatever your spiritual practices are, make sure you continue to practice them. Visualize success. Again, it's being stressed again and again. You guys need to really keep your spirituality close, and I'm hearing you really need to make sure you focus on protection, because remember, y'all literally have some demonic forces that try to come for y'all timeline before. They don't want those kids, those beautiful kids, to get here. Those divine children, that soul connection, Ten of Pentacles legacy that's coming. They don't want him to get his career path. They don't want him in that King of Pentacles energy. Every time he gets to it, this woman was thwarting him with some bullshit. They don't want him to get to it, okay? Crimea River, a lot of releasing has taken place. Keep in mind that this man is going to continue to be releasing as he's in this relationship, because y'all are going to continue to be getting deliverance throughout this relationship. You're going to get deliverance that you don't even know you was going to get, because you're going to be coming more and more face to face with the beauty of this relationship. Because remember, it is a timeline that was removed from you at one point. So you're just going to be getting more and more beauty coming your way, meeting more fabulous people, maybe the people in his family, maybe some of his friends that you didn't know. You're going to just be crying from joy and happiness. Remain positive, and from realizations, remain positive. Successful funding. Again, this man may be about to walk into a business, his own business, and it is going to get the funding that it needs, okay? This man may be on his way into his own business. And I say this because remember, this woman has been blocking his path, and he's coming into this relationship with you, and he's going into King of Pentacles energy. Abundance. It really can't get no clearer than that. Okay? He's about to walk into abundance. It's been a long time coming. This relationship that he was in, it stole so much from him. It stole so much from him. Okay? This karmic energy may try to chase him. Okay? But you're stronger than she is. Make sure, and I'm talking spiritually, so make sure you're continuing to do protection prayers, because this woman may try to stick around at the fringes, because this woman thinks that she can get control of him. If she had control of him once, she's going to think she can get control of him again. Make sure you're doing protection work. But I'm here to tell you, this woman will never get control of this man again. Never. Okay? Never. This man has undying love for you, but even if he didn't, this woman will never get control of this man again. Four of Swords, okay? Make sure you're sitting back in meditation and contemplation, my eye, to make sure fairness and balance remains in your relationship. In repentance and rest is your salvation, and quietness and trust is your strength. Isaiah 30:15. What did I just say? Make sure you're remaining in meditation and keeping protection work around your relationship. What did I just say? Diana, focused intention. It's important. It's important. The distance is killing me. Absence truly does make the heart grow fonder. Again, as this man moves on, this little tired ass karmic is going to be sitting in the background thinking that she going to be able to pull some shit. She not. But just keep in mind, make sure you keep a firewall spiritually. Keep a firewall up against that fool. Girl talk, okay? Don't forget your friends, because you're about to have an amazing time, feminine. You're about to come into a level of abundance and family. Ten of Pentacles energy that is gonna it's gonna happen so fast. It's just gonna blow your hair back. It's gonna be beautiful. But do not forget your girlfriends. Don't be the girl that forgets your friends because your man and you having a beautiful time. Make sure you take them along for the ride. And I get a beautiful energy. Whoever this is, you have some really sweet girlfriends. They're gonna be so happy to see everything that's happening with you. Mediumship. If you're somebody that communicates with your altar, make sure you keep that altar up and rolling and burning, and make sure that you're making your offerings and things like that, using your intuition. Lakshmi, baby, you have a very bright future in front of you. I keep telling you, obstacles and blocks are lifted. I done told you, sister. Okay? Clear yourself. Again, make sure you're not only keeping yourself protected, but make sure you're keeping your energy clear, making sure you're keeping yourself purified. Sage yourself. Sage your divine masculine. Sage your home. Sage your objects. Sage anything that you're using on your altar, okay? You're going into a time of romance. You don't have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, abundance and beauty is all around you. You're about to run into so many people. Him as well. Y'all's friends and family. First of all, this man's friends and family, they're feeling like a curse has been lifted off of him. I get the vibe that people were always concerned for him when he was with this particular karmic feminine. So her moving out of his life is going to be like, ding dong, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead to a lot of these people. Okay? So they're going to be like really coming around, being helpful, making things like, you know, this is so great, bro. We so glad you're doing your thing. Okay? Running. Reality can be hard to face sometimes. Insecure, struggling with limiting thoughts and feelings. These two things are kind of acting as curses in the background. Okay? To this this little karmic in the background, but we don't give a fuck. She's dead. Y'all see her. She's dead at last. That's literally written on the card. And we do see people rejoicing at this woman's exit from this man's life spiritually. Everybody is glad this woman is gone. She is somebody who is widely known and understood to have had a negative impact on this man's life. Rejoice, because your name is written in heaven. Your names are written in heaven. Luke 10 and 20. This Luke 10 and 20, I'm telling y'all, I keep my box so well mixed up where I go to reach for my scriptures. And we have seen Luke 10 and 20 come through the last 2 days. There are some beautiful things going on out here, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, April and June. So expect to see some things really go down in April of June of 2024. Okay. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot tea, okay, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be here every time I'm here. This has been beautiful. Let's go ahead and lay the rose quartz down on this to bless this love reading. Congratulations to whatever couple this is going to, because this is going to be an amazing spiritual experience, okay? So God bless you. Covering to all the elders that are praying for these people, okay? And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.